everyone, today we're going to make a Gemstone soap by Brambleberry. I have already done an unboxing of this kit, so now we're going to make the soap. So let's get started. Over here I have my clear soap. Sorry my head's chopped off, but I'm showing you what to do with these. This is one clear soap. I have 3 colors of mica that we're gonna have to make this gemstone. So right now I'm going to chop this up. We're gonna cube it up. It's quite hard. You gotta have a sharp blade for this. So I'm just gonna chop it up. I'm going to turn on my melting plate over here and start to get it warmed up and put it on 3. So when I put these in there, it will start melting. Just gonna cube it up so it'll go a little bit faster. I'm gonna start putting them in there over here. We want that all to melt. I'm gonna start that process. I ordered the burner and the pot on Amazon. It wasn't too much, and it's a lot easier to melt soap in that than it is to use the microwave, which I don't have a microwave, so it wasn't really working that much anyway, so that makes the job a lot easier. This is still warm. I'll just put this up here. So we're gonna wait for this to melt, and I have my three containers of the 3 colors. So I will put 1 tablespoon of each color in the bucket. Not 1 tablespoon, 1 teaspoon. So here's 1 teaspoon of the red mica, which is rose pearl mica. I'm just gonna put this in front. So that's 1 teaspoon there. Now we're gonna use the snowflake. 1 teaspoon of the snowflake in a container, because we're gonna split this all up. So there's 1 of that. I'm gonna put that up front. And this is Stormy Blue. So we're gonna put 1 teaspoon of this mica, and they give you lots of mica. You can do the more of this if you buy some more soap from Brambleberry. So here's our 3 colors that we're going to use, and they give you this really nice form. I really like the forms from Brambleberry because some of the forms from other companies are very like pliable. This is like really hard, a really hard mold. So this is starting to melt. So I'll just, oops, I put my wrong spoon in there. That's okay. So we're gonna give this a swirl. It smells like it's melting. It's on 3, so it shouldn't be like boiling. You just want it to be melted. I'll turn it up to 3.5. And then once it's all melted, we have our scent here, which is Love Spell. So this is our scent. We're gonna add the whole bottle to it. And then after this is all melted, I'm just gonna divide it all up into the 3 containers up here. These 3 containers with the colors. And then I'll give them a mix, and then we'll pour it in there. It's simple, very simple. So once this is done, I'll come back to you guys and we'll pour it in our, we'll pour it into the containers. We're still melting our soap. It's still melting. Not all of it's melted yet, but it's in the process of it. So just swirling it around, getting it all melted. It smells like melting soap or plastic, what have you. It's gonna be a pretty soap when it's done. So if you guys are interested in Brambleberry soap kits, they make the soap kits. I think this one was like $30 or a little bit more than 30, maybe 40, I don't know. I can't remember, it was a while ago, but it's a really nice kit. This is the instructions, and they give you a really nice card of how to make it. And it says it only takes an hour to make this soap, and it takes 4 to 6 hours for it to cool. So here's our soap starting to melt. I really do like this melting pot because it makes it a lot easier when you don't have a microwave. I got it on 3.5, so it's not too hot. It looks like it is. I'll probably turn it down a little bit because it is starting to get a little bit hotter. There's something in there, I'm not sure what that is. Something black that was in there. I'll just take it out because we don't want it in our end product. Must have been left over from my other soap that I did. Set it over here. It's not burning or anything, it's just slowly melting. You want it to melt really good. They also gave you some alcohol to spray on the top of the soap. I think it says it says spritz with alcohol to help break the mica clumps up. So we got to spritz it in these colors. We're almost melted there. It's turning into liquid form, as you can see. Just want to be very careful. It is a very hot soap right now. It's almost melted, and then we're gonna add our scent to it. And then we'll pour some in each of these containers to make our colors. And then we pour into the mold to make a different color. It says to do the pink and the blue at the same time and then add the white over the top, so that's probably how we'll do it. We got a little bit of clumpy in here, but not too bad. It's almost melted, so it gives you a nice amount of soap to fill these cavities up. It's almost done. There's a little chunk right here that we're waiting for right there to get melted. Let's add a 3. You don't want it any higher than 3 because then you'll end up boiling it. I'll turn it down to 2 because I really don't want it to boil. Just waiting for that clump to dissipate there. And then we'll add our scent. And then I'll divide it into our 3 containers and stir them. And add the alcohol if we needed it. These are like little handheld Gemstone soaps. It makes 4 of them. Okay, I think we got it all melted. I'm going to turn it down to 1 and I'm going to add our scent in here, all of it, because I want it to smell really good. It smells really good. So I added the whole bottle, which is only, I think it's a 1 ounce bottle. So I'm gonna give that a stir. Smells really good. Okay, I'm gonna pour some into the blue. I'm just gonna turn this off. Pour some in the blue. And give that a stir. Put this back up here, it'll stay warm. This is, ooh, that's a pretty blue, and it is kind of clumpy. They're right about that, so I'll spray some alcohol in there. It's a pretty blue color. I sprayed alcohol in there to get the clumps away. I'm gonna add I'll do this first. I'll add some red or pink color. Add a little bit more blue. Put this on here. I'm gonna use this teaspoon to mix this because I don't want the colors to mix. I'm gonna spray some alcohol in there because it's clumping up. And there's that color. It's a pretty color, a rose color. So there's that and this color. And the last one's going to be white. That's quite a bit there. Add a little bit more here, a little bit more blue. And I need another spoon. Hold on a sec. Should have grabbed 3 different color spoons. Here's the white. They're still liquidy. No worries, it's quite hot still. I'm gonna add the alcohol, the mica all stirred up. So we have all of our colors over here. All of our colors right here are all mixed up. Here they are. And I'm gonna get back with you in just a sec. I gotta move this hot plate over out of the way so I can show you the mold. Go in with the red and the blue at the same time. Kind of mix them around. Make sure I get the red and the blue and all the molds. It's looking really pretty. So to pour them both in there at the same time. So that's what I'm doing. This one needs a little bit more blue. We'll finish this up and then we'll put the white on top. A little bit messy, not too bad though. There's that. It's already starting to get a little hard, which is okay. So now I'm going to add the white on top. So spread it around a little bit with every one of them. Fill it up, fill the mold up. You don't want it too full. It looks like they give you just enough. Or actually more than enough. Swirl around. It's going to be a really pretty soap when it's all done. Beautiful. Just gonna stick that there and I'm gonna get a little tap. There we go. I'm just gonna let it set and let it set. And when it's all set up, I'll get back with you, but I'll show you a top side look, but I'm gonna clean up this little bits that's all over the place to make it look so you can see the color. So that's what it looks like top side. I cleaned it up a little bit the best I can. I don't want to mess up the soap, so once we take it out of the mold, I'll be able to fix it up a little bit better, but I'm kind of excited to see what it looks like. It's already setting up. It says it takes 4 to 6 hours, so when it's all done, I'll come back and show you. So this is what they look like unmolded. I unmolded them out of the mold. They're all different and unique of itself. They're nice size. Hand soap right there in your hand. 4 nice sizes. Very shiny. They came out of the mold very beautiful. I like the blue mica. and the red and the pink. The white shows through on the bottom, but they're all unique and different. So, hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching. Bye.